Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another Week 5, I believe it's Week 5, match between Darkstar and CZeke at the Metroid Prime Randomizer tournament. This week's mode is going to be a major-minor split. All doors are blue doors, so there's no beam locks, no powerbomb locks, no missile lock doors. They're all open. And also, our runners have agreed to add in spring ball, or start with charge and add in spring ball as well. And they've also added 4 E-tanks and 3 missiles to the item. So slight variation on the major minor theme. But I am Shy Guy, or Metroid MST. I am joined by Linefus.
Hello.
And we have professional tracker Avina with us, who is also a runner in this tournament, so definitely knows all the buttons. So, Leno, we've had a few. It's a little bit later in the week. We've had a few. I haven't been able to catch too many of these. We've had a few, though. What are you thinking of this mode, and how do you think the players are going to be tackling this?
Well, I like the mode for one reason, is because it's major minor, this puts more emphasis on the boss location. So Omega Pirate is far more likely to be required, as well as Stardust and Flagra. So I think we have a high possibility of seeing at least one of them, maybe two. And we got a Morph Ball Bomb right there in Alcove. That's a good find right off the bat.
Yep, get the first trick, the landing side scan dash out of the way. Got some nice bombs. And because there's no missile door cap, you can still just go to Artifact Temple without missiles. Get your hints, although hints somewhat not nearly as useful in this mode.
Yeah, because there's only about 30 locations where these artifacts are going to be. But
yes, so the major minor pool includes the bosses. It includes also the artifacts. So all the artifact locations are mixed into the pool as well, and anywhere where you get a beam combo or any of the other major upgrades, those are all the pool that the players are really interested in. They will be picking up some miners. They'll obviously need some missiles. They'll most likely need some energy tanks.
Why didn't Zeke pick up the missile? Probably, that's a good question. We'll see. Oh, we got a Morph Ball on the Artifact Temple itself. That's a good pickup.
So, Morphin bombs to start, pretty good. Get these hints in. There will be some locations with nothings, unless their RAs remove the nothings. I don't think they did. I think that's just an it.
I don't remember. Alright, Logan not going to check the hints right away. There is some actual audio desync on Logan's stream itself. I think that's a capture issue on his end. He has a noted historical record of capture issues. Not the only person, by the way.
Yes. And apologies to everybody. When we say Logan, we mean Darkstar. We know him as... He goes by Logan everywhere. So
yeah, he actually prefers.
Apologize if you're confused by that.
There was, I think it's like a Magic the Gathering reference of why he goes by Darkstar in some locations, but that's I honestly forget.
Yep, this mode does put a pretty big emphasis on bosses that may not normally be there. We'll likely see. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna be brave. I'm gonna say we need to do 3 today.
Oh, you think we need to do all 3 bosses?
I think OP's the only one that's not going to be required.
Oh, wow. All right. Some locations are going to be a lot stronger. Life Grove has 2 major locations we have to look out for. Sun Chamber obviously has 2 locations we have to look out for. Omega Pirate only has 1. Thardus only has 1. But this does put more emphasis on garbage locations like Gravity Chamber, for example. We also have, Storage Cave, I think, is the artifact in Phendrana.
I believe, yes. The far edge, yeah.
Alright, here we go. Tower of Progression. Lava Lake. Plasma Processing. Oh boy. We need Observatory. Well, we're going to see a dash. Central Dynamo. Tower Chamber.
And, well, of course, Tower. You know, no actual progression, just artifacts.
Yeah.
What a lame tower.
So there is nothing in the mines in terms of artifacts, but we might have required beams or suits down there in the mines. Remember, we do still need the beams to fight Exo. So Phase Mines not out of the question yet.
Yes.
Omega...
This mode puts a big benefit on knowing exoskip. I can tell you right now, neither of these runners are going to do that. Secret advanced knowledge. These runners will be finding all the beams.
Yes. And yeah, central dynamo is an artifact, so if lower mines are required, we know main power bombs have to be somewhere before that.
Yep.
Possibly elite research or like somewhere else in Vendrana. And let's see if let's see if I remember that they put spring ball on.
Oh, Logan's not so far. Not so far. We'll see. I have seen multiple matches where runners have forgotten about it though, and then remembered later on. But runners they are going to be picking up a few missiles and such. It's nice to have them, especially for being combos for later. I am kind of curious to see what they call, that's a nice spaceship, what they call their ideal missile count in this.
I guess it depends on which charge combos they find. Like, if they only find supers, you probably only need like 30 missiles tops. If you find...
CZeke also not remembering spring ball.
If you
they
find
RA'd this in.
They RA the Forgore. But yeah, if they find Ice Spreader, for example, I'd say you probably want like 40 or 50 missiles, just so you can use that Ice Spreader at least a couple times on EXO.
Yeah.
Spring Ball is enabled. Do we in chat? They didn't start with it, but once they have bombs, they have the ability to do Spring Ball.
Yes, and they both have the ability. It's just remembering that they have the ability. That's an E-Tank involved here.
I think both runners go get that E-Tank. It's too important.
It's nice, but I think this one takes a little too much time. I think you'd find easier E-Tanks. Oh, there's a spring ball.
Oh, Zeke unfortunately completed the scan on the target, so we might be seeing.
I actually think Zeke does that on purpose. I think he finds it easier to do the optical scan.
There are freeze dash techs that runners can do. Used in some speed runs, but I personally find it more difficult because you need to like get some like bang bang timing going on. So we got two right off the bat in Tower of Light and Tower Chamber. Let's see if Logan goes for both of them right away.
Okay. Zeke found the ledge there. I have seen a couple of Zeke's races, and he's done some what I would consider weird things, but they work for him so good.
Yeah, we got a Suit and Ruin Shrine. I think it's Varia.
Yes,
we got a power bomb. That is excellent. And as for bracket stage, both of our runners are unfortunately out of bracket stage. They are playing for Pride at this point, but that doesn't mean we're not going to get a good show today.
Yep.
And also what kind of garbage this mode can give.
Zeke remembers Spring Ball. Okay. They both remember now.
Yay!
So Logan's going to attempt the Tower of Light climb here. Do some scan dashes, do some standable geometry because game is or he's just gonna find
one. Logan, you don't have enough missiles to do this unless you just
set.
He actually might be doing the combat dashes off of the enemies in the room.
Oh, okay. That might be it. Zeke's also getting this E-Tank. I don't hate that they're getting this E-Tank, but at the same time I think it's pretty slow. For an E-Tank.
I don't mind.
I mean, dying is pretty slow too, so
yeah,
that's.
I personally don't mind the pickup just because it's the first. If it was like the third or fourth, I would probably skip that one in particular. Logan trying to set up the combat dash.
He got the first one.
Yep.
Didn't get that one.
Uh-oh.
Resetting. Zeke's also going to get his various suit. This might give him some time to catch up here if he gets this artifact as well. Or both these artifacts, I should say. There it goes. We'll get this artifact, just has to do a pretty simple underwater soap jump. Let's get the second one, tower chamber. Zeke is... Oh, okay, I thought he was almost leaving for a second there.
Zeke's probably trying to get on the route to do the Sandoval that way to get
Yeah.
Tower Chamber.
Also, pick up power. Very good.
Yeah, the Power Bomb is definitely an important pickup, though. You can just get a Peak Short Tunnel or Warrior Shrine.
Yep. It's not mains, but that's okay. They have power bombs for stuff. They just can deduce logically some things later, potentially. Zeke's gonna try and get on this corner here. There he goes. Now he can jump up and get to his tower of artifact.
And Logan double checking the rest of the artifacts.
May not have written them down.
I'm actually kind of curious what Logan does from here.
Yeah.
I don't think we see a magma pool play, but I could see like Burn Dome or Watery Hall. Magma would be kind of strong, but we know that Lava Lake is already an artifact.
Yeah.
So maybe Magmore gets put off for cleanup. I'm not sure yet.
There's another E-Tank. Little spider one.
Yep. Now that's an E-Tank that, regardless of your settings, how many you got is too far away yet. Unless it's your first.
I think if you had Fireball there, that's if you know how to jump around the thing, I think that's actually quicker than Vault to get. But if you don't have Spider, then obviously it's a bit different.
Right. So yeah, chat. Hope everyone's having a good day. Hope you're relaxing, enjoying the race.
Hopefully you've been enjoying the tournament so far. This is, again, the fifth week of the Swiss rounds. We got one more week after this.
I don't remember if there is going to be a break between Swiss and bracket stage. I've noticed actually some tournaments do take at least 1 week off. And the Prime tournaments usually do that. They take, I think, 1 week off. I think we did that with CGC and the Echoes tournament. There might have been minigame circumstances as to why. And there's a boost ball.
I remember a certain tournament where we put in a bunch of morph balls and I missed the boost ball. It looked like morph ball.
For those in chat that are not aware, once upon a time, a couple of years ago, we were in the, I think it was the 2021 Prime tournament. For some reason, we are 37 morph balls into the pool, and there was a boost ball. It was a boost ball in Fendrana somewhere.
It was the Ice Temple.
Ice Temple, right. And boost ball ended up being required for that season.
Look at that. See, look. Faster E-Tank. I think you would have lived.
That's a good E-Tank
just one
location right there. Yeah, Zeke getting the easy slow
getting his artifacts. Excellent.
That's a tower chamber there.
Yeah, we'll see if the diverges from what Logan's doing. Based on execution, obviously, if Zeke's just ends up following Logan, that won't be ideal for him.
Right.
He's already lagging behind here, so he needs to create some sort of divergence. Logan right now is mostly being thorough, I think, doing like pretty standard stuff. I mean, he got boost ball out of it, and he's going to get a check here, so it'll be working out for him. But I'm kind of curious to see how Zeke ends up approaching this.
And any race where your runners are similar in skill and execution, you always want to see some kind of divergence because that creates the most thrilling race. I'm not entirely sure what Zeke's plan is going to be with this. I see he's already heading back to the ship. So already there's that divergence you're talking about.
Yep. Yeah, as a rando runner, you need to be aware of what your capabilities are, and if you're interested in trying to win, or at least putting yourself in the best position, you'll have to think about what moves you might need to be making.
And Xena Wars in chat saying Magmore and Defendrana is a pretty good play if you know the Observatory Dash. I want to say both runners do know the Observatory Dash. I know for sure Logan does. He will hold that over your head in particular for as long as he lives.
Observatory Dash is literally impossible forbidden dash.
Just do the free down back. That's how you do the dash.
No, the free dash is for Cage.
Zoe giving us really tiny.
I am actually kind of curious about this burn dome play. I don't know that I would have done it this.
Oh,
but you know, there's so actually this isn't bad for Zeke if he never goes there.
Yeah, this is logically required.
But that's all it does, since they already have power bombs. So
yep.
Of course, this being Prime, having more power bombs is good because the drop system in this game is spectacular.
Yes,
everybody loves it.
This is the best drop system in any game, period. I will not be taking comments or questions.
So Logan not gonna go to the back, which is just fine. There's really nothing he can do at the moment, unless he breaks triple bomb jumps up and breaks the wave beam lock. Well,
he never even set up to open up the furnace door, so he has to backdoor it now from Frigate Crash Site.
Yeah, which again, that is open from the beginning. He could warp to the ship.
Yep.
No ice beam doors blocking it. It's just blue door, which actually makes ice beam a really quick and easy check on this.
Yeah. Let's see here. Zeke on 101 energy. Twin fires. Okay, it's just a missile. Looks like. Yep. Or is that fire?
Yeah, I forgot
what that room's called.
I think if it was an E-tank, Zeke probably would have went for it because one E-tank.
Fiery shorts.
It's fine, but you don't want to die on accident.
Mm-hmm.
That was wave beam.
That's a wave beam and short tunnel. That's nice. One of. You want that?
Yep, definitely want that. Absolutely useless combat beam, but good for. You need it for EXO in this mode. So.
Now, you will hear a reference with some people how wave beam is best beam. In this game, it is the worst beam, and I will not be taking questions or comments.
No, it is wave.
Yes.
There is no argument about what's the beam to work in this. So Logan's reset to the ship is also going to follow into Magmore from here.
Yeah. I'm a little surprised that neither of our runners went for the lava lake artifact. But it looks like Zeke is heading.
Yeah, I mean, they know it's just an artifact up front, so. Well, I don't think Zeke looked at his heads yet.
Actually,
Zeke might have.
I just realized they might be trying to route that in with Sun Chamber if they get Spider Ball and Supers, because then they can just do both.
They can do both checks there, and
that's.
I mean, like that would make some sense there.
I think I like that routing.
Zeke is, I'm assuming, going to be taking this to the front of Magmore. Yeah, so he'll be getting this artifact. Or turning around. Okay, well.
I think Zeke is a little unsure about what he wants to do here.
Again, this happens in random races.
Yep. Now, for all the runners that you see, especially, there's only one undefeated person left in this tournament. Even those that make it look good, routing a randomizer like this is difficult.
Yeah.
Like, there will be times when you got to stop and think about what do you want to do? Like, what is available to you?
Yeah.
With experience, that can come faster, but you still have to, like, stop and think.
Yep. So Zeke's picked up his artifact. Logan's got his wave beam. I'm curious where Logan is. I think Logan's gonna check. And never mind. Maybe he's just gonna go to the artifact now. We were talking about them potentially trying to route this in with Sun Chamber, and I think they both said no.
If you're gonna do that, I would have just done.
I would have just gone on the front. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, Zeke is going for that E-tank. Yeah, this is an E-tank you go for.
Yeah, that's an E-tank. I think both runners go for it here. Logan's seeing it. Logan not getting it. Okay. But yeah, I mean, if you're gonna get lava lake anyway, I think you just do it from the front door in Jozo.
Yeah.
Like I don't
Yeah,
think
if you're just
going
gonna
through
do
Twin
it like
Fires.
I think that this works better if you're trying to save it to mix to add Sun Chamber into it. But I.
But now this kind of isolates Sun Chamber a little bit.
Yeah, Logan also turning around. So yeah, neither runner's gonna combine that in. Yep. So.
In order to route into Sun Chamber, no, they have to go all the way around and through Arboretum because they don't have Supers or Spider Ball to do backdoor Flagra. So this is a little curious, but I think by process elimination, both runners have to do Fendrana now.
I mean,
I think we see both runners do Warrior Shrine first, but
yeah, you do Warrior Shrine.
Boost Ball was on
Charge Beam.
On Zoid? Yeah. Charge Beam, and
Power Bomb.
Zoid has main Power Bombs today. Zeke only has the one expansion, but if he finds like even one more, he should be fine with the rest of the scene. But we do.
You say that.
We do know. Yeah.
You say that. You have played this game. It's just...
Yep, Zeke did skip Watery Hall, and we do know that Zoid is logically required for a artifact in Central Dynamo.
So Logan, despite the extra checks, has caught back up to here, and this is Zeke's been fiddling around with this jump sometimes. He gets up here and then this jump with the wall. There you go.
Oh,
and then the game said no. There you go.
I like the Warrior Shrine play for both our runners here. What do we got today? The missile launcher.
That
Logan
must be
what that
that's
is.
Okay. Well, I'm actually surprised. Okay, yeah, Zeke just turned around. Yeah, I'm surprised. Logan picked that up.
If you ever see a missile in a major minor location, you know that has to be the missile launcher.
Well, they mixed to cut more missiles into the pool, so
true.
There's no empty space.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but if you see a missile on a major location itself in a major minor setting, you know that it has to be the launcher because it's the only missile major there is in the game. This is why ammo should not count for mains, right?
All right, Leno. How are you routing Fendrana?
They have Wave Beam. I mean,
well,
you have
again, all blue doors.
Yeah, but based on lack of beams, I think you have to do Chapel. Like, I would do Chapel here. It would be bold to skip Chapel of the Elders. I don't think you skip it here. I think you have to check it first before you do labs.
See, I actually would personally not. I would actually be going back, resetting to the ship, going to antechamber, and then going through. I would end up going through the back entrance to Fendrana. Yeah. And I would actually be doing Thardus in reverse labs. I also play weird. I have absolutely really.
Thardus is currently out of logic though. Still requires thermal.
I don't care about Thardus. He's gonna.
I mean, logic is just a suggestion. We don't care about that, but
you're gonna like. Thermal's gonna be on OP, which is gonna put your phase on suit on Thardus and logic. So what's the point of going OP?
Hello, Canyon. That is a nice beam? Question mark.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice beam and Canyon. Okay. Both runners also making the same decision, so both skipping chapter. So they are both basically just Plasma from Plasma and Phase on from Go.
Let me see.
They might need Spider. Maybe.
Spider Ball might be required. Yeah.
I don't necessarily. Well, and X-ray actually. But the only thing OP could have is Phase on suit though.
Correct. Can't have Plasma Beam. Yeah, could have Thermal. Can't have Plasma. Could have Supers.
Can't have X-ray. So.
Can't have X-ray. Yeah, could have Supers. Could have Grapple.
Yeah, Supers. But none of our artifacts were.
Yeah. Yeah, and Zeke never got the boost ball, so we're gonna see a Ridley cutscene here from both our runners.
Saving. I wonder if he's gonna go check out Antechamber now. Nope, just saving. Okay.
Just saying. Okay, I respect that. An
Oh,
energy tank.
he might be wanting to reset out of Chapel.
Oh, saves coming Chapel. That's a play I don't think I've seen too many times.
With the load times, I'm not sure how it works.
I think if you want to go to labs, it's probably fine. It probably about evens out. But if you just want to save warp, I think it gains time. I am waiting for the plasma beam on. I'm waiting for plasma beam to be here on Chapel, so you can just route in Chozo Ice Temple right away.
Logan forgetting that it requires 2 bombs to knock the Pilsner out. Hey, don't.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, Lino.
I'm not a witch. I know what you're talking about. I'm not a witch. Never punished.
Alright, well, this just puts the runners, since they're both headed here again, this just puts them phase on suit and go.
Yeah, it's phase on go, yeah. And we can actually, yeah, we're actually really close to the rest of our artifacts. I think if you're either one of these runners, you get your last artifacts, you get phase on suit hit. Unfortunately for Zeke, without the boost ball, it's going to be a slow Ridley fight.
Yeah. Slower.
Yeah.
They have charge, so it's not like it's a disaster.
Yeah.
And
power bomb's really
power
far
bomb
back.
on she goose.
Still works. Okay. Yeah, Spider Ball is logically required for plasma processing, but I'm fairly confident, confident both runners know how to skip.
Yeah, but both runners can get her. They don't need it for that. So there's.
You still need to get in the hand, Logan.
Trying to rush it. Too excited to see what's in here. And hey, there we go.
We are valid today, chat.
We have the least impressive flamethrower in a video game ever made.
Oh, that flamethrower might actually come into play if we don't find super missiles. For whatever reason, flamethrower hurts power fates of Exo.
It does, yes.
Flamethrower guard.
Wave Buster is still more useful because it kills Blogger.
Yes.
All right. So, Lino, you knew where Plasma was. Where's Face On?
You know, we have all the mines available. I think we need a true all seed, all regions. It's going to be in the Face On mines.
I know my boss thing is completely destroyed. Look, checking it in here. Interesting. 60 missiles. I'm actually surprised he's checking it. Like, unless he's really thinking of flamethrowing on Exo, there's really.
Oh, Zeke is taking a save warp here. I wonder what Zeke's play is.
Is he doing anti-chamber? We've been thinking about the save, but just. Oh, yeah, I don't think he needs it. We just go in here. You got. Yeah, Zeke is going to check anti-chamber.
Yeah, this is an anti-chamber play. And also potentially Chapel of the Elders. Because that's an artifact in vanilla, so
that's true. That is true. There's artifacts location here.
Or not
so
Chapel,
it is
Hall
two
Hall
checks.
Of the Elders, I'm sorry. Hall of the Elders, I'm sorry.
I'm still a little.
Zeke scan enhanced, but has not actually verified where the artifacts are yet. As far as I know. And Logan has checked them, I think, 3 times.
See, I liked this play before we found both beams in Pendrana.
Yeah.
I don't like this now. Like you're literally phase on soup and go. I don't.
I think if you're Zeke, you have to rush your artifacts here. Unless Zeke is just banking on spiking a phase on suit back here, but that's a lot to bank on with what's still available. And maybe Zeke is actually thinking a little bit of ahead here. Maybe thinking that he's behind due to the artifacts being kind of free and is trying to make a play to put himself ahead.
Yeah, I mean that could be. I mean the divergence is good for him because again Logan's been out executing him so far.
Yeah.
So.
All right, Logan. Let's see you try this impossible tech.
I mean, let's be real. This. Only black magic and wizards can do this.
This is like the one thing in Prime I can do. And I am terrible at this game.
Grapple
and anti-chamber. Grapple and anti-chamber.
Grapple can just be completely skipped everywhere. Also, stop showing off with it.
Does the other method of observatory dash. Gets the climb. Easy every time.
There's going to be able to check control tower next.
Yep.
And so, really, for a competitive race, we'd really be hoping for Zeke to find phase on suit, like back here. Because if phase on suit's literally here, this is one of the funniest major minor seeds I've ever seen. No bosses, no nothing. Also, how did that work? I'm angry. That should not work. Alright. See, we got 2 locations coming up. And this one for Logan is just one of the missiles. Okay. What do we have on Zeke's head? Is this going to get him something good?
I mean, it's good, but it's not what you want.
Yeah, that is really good, but again, with them starting with charge, he has to spike phase on in a spot that Logan doesn't get to for a while. So I think so Zeke didn't check Watery Hall or Burn Dome, so he might be thinking about combining those in with this. So this does make a little more sense with the extra check at Elder Chamber there, plus these. It will, if he follows through, this will get him boost ball and main power bombs. Again, the main power bombs is going to be a time sink.
Yeah. And it's a pretty slow Zoid fight too. We seem to have lost Zeke's stream.
Stream could not handle the warfage.
Alright, so Zeke's stream is down momentarily. We'll try to get that back as soon as we can.
Just a missile here, so.
Yep, so the agreements that the runners agreed to adds extra missiles and energy tanks to the pool. So some of the majors can have those energy tanks and those missiles.
Yeah.
Zeke going for what is agreed to be the harder standable to get in this room, but I think it's pretty free.
Okay, so Zeke's not going to head back to storage cave or gravity chamber right now, which I think is fine. Doesn't have gravity, so you can get out of gravity chamber without it. But
Yeah.
I actually don't.
I think I agree with Logan skipping Thardis here. If you don't get Spider Ball, you're kind of stuck if you don't know the slope time to get out.
Yep.
Yeah, and Spider Ball is largely irrelevant.
Although Logan saved me, he could be saving to do a third display.
Yeah.
I would not agree with that at all, but
Yeah.
okay, good. I was gonna say.
You can get around the... No, Logan. Logan.
Why are you...
Why are you safe warping? You need to do plasma processing? I don't think I agree with this. I don't think I agree with this.
I didn't like when Zeke did it, even though he had the extra checks. I really don't like Logan doing this right now.
Logan going for anti-chamber and the back of Chozo play. Like, it's...
I mean, he could be thinking life, because he has power bombs and boost.
True.
Despite that,
I mean, I think you gotta go
I think both runners are playing a little too safe here.
Yeah, they're playing a little defensively here. Oh, Logan, you don't need that E-Tank.
Yeah, you're good.
That was a good slow jump there.
Yeah, I think actually went right by that E-Tank. He didn't even look.
Yep.
Like, yeah, I agree with Chad. You take your artifacts. You get your artifacts. If you go fight Ridley, find which area.
Maybe.
In your phase on.
Although Xenowars in chat brings up a good point. Unless you don't know how to skip grapple for plasma processing, that is actually something I didn't consider. Maybe that's.
I am positive Logan knows for sure. I am 100% positive of that because he's done it in races we've had. Zeke, I'm also pretty sure knows, but I'm not 100% sure of Zeke. But yeah, I know Logan can do plasma processing with what he's got.
This will be a good question for the interview when we get to that point.
Like, why are you not doing this right? As we're just sitting here, not in the tournament at all.
Zeke's stream is still down.
It's still down.
Like.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's probably having some internet issues.
There's a grapple now for Logan.
Yep.
I have to assume Zeke has boost ball at this point from Zoid.
Yeah, I would assume he has boost ball at this point.
Does he know stream is down? That's a good question. I'm not sure. Oh, Logan's trying to stack cuts easier. I like this.
He doesn't need. Oh, wait, I'm thinking something this entire time.
I think you got one more charge. One more full charge.
Or, just get bird droppings.
Right. That was close.
Yep, but it does get the stack cutscene.
Logan will now also get the ice spreader.
Yeah. I feel like if either one of these runners just kept pushing with the way the seat was going, they would. I mean, especially, I'm a little more critical of Logan with his choices here, because I know he's capable of getting the 2 remaining artifacts.
Yeah, Central Dynamo is pretty. I mean, it's basically free. I mean, Logan would have to do either Gravityless Frigate, which is never fun, or Bar Skip, which I'm pretty sure Logan knows how to do.
Yeah. Oh,
Hey,
here we go.
there's the
Zeke's back.
extreme. Just came
And he
from
definitely does
Dynamo.
have boost ball because he just got down there.
Yep.
And he's checking. This is
Checking. Oh,
not
he's
one of
checking
your
minor
locations.
locations.
It is an
Energy
E-tank.
tank.
I think you probably get this. Yeah.
Yep. I think if you're Logan, you have to check Life Grove here.
Yeah. If you're you there's no, if you don't check Life Groove after warping to start from where you were, I don't know what you're doing.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna get a confirmation on. I think.
We'll see when Zeke warps if he did.
Oh,
So
I can't type in the race chat. Zeke's PC crashed. That's why the stream went down.
oh, well, that would explain it.
And I can't confirm to Zeke that yes, you can keep going. Just But yes, Zeke, keep going. Wonder if we have a tournament organizer peeking in on this. We can have him confirm. Yeah, technical issues like that are never fun to deal with on any scale.
Yeah. It happens.
Yep. I feel like the most common issues, though, are audio issues. Thanks, Windows. Life Grove Tunnel proving it exists once more. Yep. Well, actually, since the timer is being synced up with race time, there's very little issue of actually syncing the timer there.
Alright. What is Logan get here? Oh, there's Spider.
So Life Grove logically required.
That's our second item here.
Oh, and Zeke is going for Sun Chamber.
Alright. I mean, a phase-on suit on plant would be a really good one. Well, there's Thermal. So, if you want Thardus, the Thardus special in Life Groove just happened.
Yep. Pseudo vanilla wrong visor in Life Grove.
Zeke not doing Sun Chamber, working to start again.
Oh, I thought that for sure this was the Sun Chamber play.
So, Logan gonna do bar skip? Yeah, he's
I
going to
think so. I think you kind of have to at this point. Yeah. Although I think if you're Logan, I still would have rushed the artifacts first, just to see if you even have to bother with the phase online.
Yeah, like you get your artifacts and you see which area the suit's in, and you're basically done at that point.
Yeah, because if the suit's in Fendrana, for example, like mines are just, well, other than Central Dynamo, but maybe this is just going to be the Central Dynamo artifacts and then back up to Fen, I guess. But if you're at Workstation, why wouldn't you just go to mines from Workstation then? Like that would, I think that would have made more sense. Yeah, and then you still have plasma processing you would have done. So I think you do plasma processing, then PPC to get to Central Dynamo. I mean, I think that's how I would have done it, but...
I think Zeke's going to head to Life Groove. So...
A few attempts, but nicely done.
Yeah, I think actually, like I know Logan was capable of it, but this may just be a more... He might be playing for coverage to not get beat by something stupid. It is possible he's just trying to make sure that, he's got all his bases covered. Hey, but again, Your artifacts, like you're right next to plasma processing. Your central dynamo is not hard to get to. You just know where your phazon suit is at that point. I think that's. I don't know. I'm not sure what he's thinking. Zeke, I'm pretty sure, is thinking life group here. I don't see reason why else he'd be coming back here.
Well, if it is life growth, that'll be good for Zeke because that's a spider wall and a thermal. Don't know if either one of those are actually required. Well, yeah, spider ball logically required, but thermal could be just be for nothing.
Yeah, and Zeke did fight Zoe because he's got 5, so he did pick up names. All right, well. And I do know, Logan, not a fan of entering elite research through the back. That is a little thing in logic. You could be logically required to boost through the wall.
It's not too bad, but at the same time, the wall can just say no.
It can really wall you off.
Yep.
And supers.
Supers in Storage Depot A. Oh boy.
Supers are kind of nice.
So now that's just easy backdoor sun chamber access.
Yes.
Logan, you better not just nope out of here and go to sun chamber after you pick this up. I'll be
I don't look. I don't think he will, but at the same time, at this rate, I can't put it past him.
Well, both of our runners have made what I would consider some questionable decisions, but yeah, I'm really curious about their thought process.
Yeah. I'm not getting this super much just yet.
He's gonna wait for just. He's gonna pick up Phillips'. He's gonna pick up Phillips' item for his
I think I would have just picked it up. If you get phazon suit down here, you just reset, or just head straight to your artifacts.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. We'll see. We get the dude who only works out one shoulder. These pirates aren't the smartest. So.
Nope. If they don't look directly at you, they don't engage. They will tap dance forever otherwise. So they're getting good leg workouts in.
And pirates down, and we get a missile.
One of our added missiles.
Yay. Alright, well now Logan's gonna go back.
See, now Logan has, unfortunately, he's going to take out more pirates on the way to the super missiles, where if he would have picked up the first time, he would have just been a free ride through.
He doesn't have to take them, but they're here.
There are so many pirates in this room on reload.
Yeah, you get that super missile. Continue on. Zeke is working his way to light through here.
He's got the standable.
There you go.
There you go, Zeke.
Zeke coming here immediately after the main PBs and boost makes more sense as well.
Yeah,
like
Zeke is
Zeke's decisions have been, I think, been worse for him, but I also think at the time he's making them, they've been pretty good decisions. They're just not exactly working out well. Now what do you do, Zeke? No, I don't know if Zeke does bar scope. That is one thing I'm not sure of. If he does, I also think he should do it right now. Again, from his perspective, I think it would make the most sense.
Mm-hmm.
If he doesn't do it, I think you go right back into Fendrana. He hasn't done labs yet either.
Oh, okay, there's X-ray.
Okay. Well, OP is on the table. Again, though, you would know if this would be
Yep.
required at all. If any of this would be required, if you got your artifacts, you got your in. Although with Charge Beam, like OP's, of all the bosses, OP's pretty quick.
Mm-hmm. So let's throw a scenario out there. There is a situation where OP is logically required because you would have gravity suit for your gravity chamber phase-on suit.
I mean, that could happen, yes.
I don't see that happening, but that'd be hilarious.
It would be.
Alright, I don't think Logan knows this skip. Yeah, he's just going to fight the pirate, I think.
Yeah.
Zeke having just a little bit of an issue with this LR jump to get out of Life Grove.
Yeah, top of this rock's a little bit slippery. There you go.
There you go.
Zeke is heading back to Chozo. I think I would like to see Zeke go into Magmor through Talon, get the plasma processing artifacts, do Thardus into reverse, or do reverse labs. Either way. Get his other artifact in labs, and then check out Thardus. Like, he's been seemingly like he seems to have been like more geared toward following whatever progression he just got into what that opens. So I think going to Thardus here is probably his strong play. I would like to see him get those couple of artifacts, though. Get those. Yeah.
And I think if you're Logan here, you probably just follow this through all the way to Omega Pirate at this point, regardless of what.
Yeah, at this point, I think you just follow this. You just clear mines. He's not gonna get the final artifact here.
Yeah, he'll end up.
You don't want to leave here if your phase-on suit hint is literally, oh, it's in mines, by the way. Like that just feels bad. But it takes time to get back here, so.
Oh, Zeke is going to go in through Twin Fires. This will be his plasma processing artifact.
Yeah, yeah. I think he's going to take plasma processing over to labs and Thardus. I'm pretty sure that's how he's going to run this.
Yeah.
We get a
yeah,
lovely morph maze.
And Xeno Wars in chat pointing out that if the phase-on suit is in the mines, that confirms it has to be on the
That is correct, yes.
Yep,
it can't be PMT, so it has to be OP if it's here.
Also, this maze kind of gross.
You know, I'm fine with this maze. This maze, it's a cute little maze.
That is artifact number 5 now for Logan.
Is Logan?
This is going to be a save, I think.
This better not be a save.
If this is a save warp, I have questions.
Yeah, Zeke is getting his plasma processing. Oh my gosh, why?
Logan! You came all the way down here. Oh.
If your hint, which you can't even get yet, tells you mines, oh my God, I really don't agree with what Logan's been doing here. And I know he was capable of getting plasma processing earlier.
Yeah.
You do that if that was your last artifact and you didn't do those extra checks.
Yes.
With those extra checks you've done, you've really narrowed the pool down.
Yeah. So we can confirm that if our face-on suit's either going to be on Thardos, Gravity Chamber, Omega Pirate, Sun Chamber, or Storage Cave.
Yeah, like you just finish off the mines there.
Yeah, I mean, and Delta.
I'm very curious.
Yeah, Delta in chat also pointing out that if you're already down here, you have the means to kill a Mega Pirate. You just do it.
Yeah, like it's gonna take. Zeke is getting his set up here. Almost got it.
Oh,
this slope jump can be a bit tricky sometimes.
Yes, it can be.
Looks like Zeke's going for an inside grab on that. I'd like bouncing my jump out a little bit.
Yeah, this one's a little
going
tricky.
over the little nub on the outside.
All right, so we have a question in chat. Is Logan actually planning on resetting an artifact and Ridley fight? No, I think Logan probably does a save after Ridley, or maybe before, but I'd be hard-pressed to say that this is going to be a safe scum of an artifact.
Yeah. I mean, there is a save right near plasma processing here, so...
Yeah.
I think you save there, and then maybe get your hint. I mean, you reset a Ridley fight, but... So Zeke needs to be a little careful here. He does not have gravity, so that Lava's gonna...
Zeke is starting to lose some energy here. And at least it's not too difficult to get back to Geothermal Core after Omega Pirate, but
it's just...
Still, I think from a routing perspective, you would have done this first before diving mines, and then just make Central Dynamo your last artifact.
Alright, Zeke, let's get up here and get this jump this time. Yeah, you gotta be careful, because you can bounce off this ledge here, so that's what happened to him the first time, unfortunately. Oh, that's what he's doing.
Oh, that's...
interesting.
Oh.
I've never seen that before.
Oh, no!
Okay, he didn't land in the lava.
How did Spider Ball not attach there?
Well, he unhooked Spider to do the spring ball.
Yeah, but still, game. How does Spider Ball not attach that upper track there? I have questions.
Like I said, I've seen some of Zeke's matches. He's done some weird stuff. I've never seen that before. the morph to Spider grab instead of just the slope jump on top.
But
very
also,
very interesting.
Also, shout out to Zeke showing me tech today that I didn't think existed. This is a today I learned moment.
All right, Zeke. Let's get it this time. I'm almost wondering if that morph was an accident, because he's not going for it here. Logan was thinking about that elevator, so he went for the morph. Okay, Zeke is just using the morph system. He's making sure he's not falling. I respect that. So Zeke is getting his plasma processing artifact. He just has Central Dynamo and Observatory left. All right, Logan is
Logan.
If you're,
you do know that the phase on hint exists, right, Logan? Like, yes.
I am holding my head right now. Why? Yeah, if you're just gonna do this, why did you not just clear mines if you're not gonna go do your hint?
Our tracker Avina asking, did they secretly RA no phase on hints?
It's not listed on the thing, but I am so confused.
And we might be ribbing Logan a little too much, but we're pretty well known with Logan, so he would expect this from us. But at the same time,
Yeah.
If I'm being objective,
I am very interested to know what he's thinking.
Yeah, if I'm being like just completely objective, I definitely question Logan's routing here. But also, Zeke is friends with both of us, so
yeah,
you know they're gonna expect this from us.
Yeah, we don't mean any disrespect to any of the runners either.
Yeah,
it's just some very interesting decisions have been made. But you know, actually joining a tournament and playing in front of people like this, it's not easy. The easiest
and this just goes back to what I said earlier. Like, you got to stop and think about your routing decisions. Okay, that's gonna be.
There's Wave Buster.
There's Wave Buster.
Not gonna be seeing them get that.
Avina, our tracker, say no. You have to go back. You have to go back. Oh, what is that in Research Core?
That is a missile.
Oh, it's a missile. Okay.
Yeah, Logan.
Okay.
Saw that. You check gravity chamber. Now, this is one thing I'm not sure if Logan knows how to do without gravity. I'm pretty sure he does, but I'm not 100% sure. We'll see if there's a phase-on suit down there. I mean, it could be a vanilla gravity chamber, which would just make that free. But
vanilla gravity would actually make the most sense here. But if I'm speaking from a pure chaos, chat wants all the excitement. You want to see phase-on suit down here.
Logan not gonna go for it. Okay.
Logan's not gonna. Okay.
Yeah. So gotta be boss locked. Logra, OP, or Thardus. So for Zeke, if he gets his artifact, he's going the back way, so he can't get Thardus from the front, which is unfortunate because he does not have those supers. Because I actually think Thardus would be his best option for.
Well, yeah, he's right here. Thardus would make the most sense for Zeke.
Okay, Logan's going to get his hit.
I have more questions for Logan. I have more questions. Sun Chamber is 2 checks. Yep.
So, go to Central Dynamo. You don't follow through to OP. You get your last artifact at Plasma Processing. Go to Storage Cave and Gravity Chamber without getting your hint when you can get it.
Yep. And you even see the vanilla gravity suit in the process. Like, I think Logan is playing 3D chess with himself here. Like, I'm trying to determine.
He's playing 5D chess with all of us. His thinking's well beyond anything we've got. Logan is secretly top tier routing right here.
Yep. This foe is beyond any of you level here.
This is not just RNG manipulation. This is he is setting up the universe for some clip later. Alright, Zeke, do you know how to get this here?
See, now, regardless of where the phase-on suit is, he is not close to any of them. So if it's in the phase-on mines, which is probably the worst-case scenario for him now, he has to go all the way back down through the phase-on.
Yeah, like the best option right now is it sells him Sunshine.
Yeah.
Or Chozo, actually. But, like, otherwise, he's kind of goofed some time already, I think.
I feel like Logan's probably lost about 15 minutes just from like extra checks that he's made that are probably not necessary.
Yeah, yeah, I don't know if it's 15 minutes, but he's definitely lost a chance. Oh, see, kind of the height. Didn't think he had it.
Yeah, this will be.
Yeah, it's got to do a little slope jump off the corner here.
This jump is a little harder than it looks because the standable is further in the room than you think.
Yeah. Nice snipe. And the group's now and
Yeah, Delta in chat pointing out, I think basically what everyone's thinking here, this seed is definitely sub-hour potential if
yeah,
rush artifacts.
I absolutely like. I think if Logan had just gotten artifacts, got his hand, he would be probably on XO. Yeah, at this point,
if not already done.
Yeah, I love the various suit Ridley. It's beautiful. This is true. Also, Zeke, you and Logan are both doing impossible.
Oh, Zeke is gonna save. Interesting. And yeah, definitely true for Zeke. If Zeke didn't have the PC crash, we have to worry about that. It's possible he's like just as close because he had to worry about technical issues just getting set back up again. Chozo. It's on Sun Chamber. All right. Is it Ghost or is it Well, I mean, it's going to be either one, but
Zeke bailed out, actually. Like, that was the best option for him.
Yep. I think Zeke is doing his space jump just a smidge too soon.
Oh, there you go. Oh, he had it.
No. This is.
I think he's worried about Yeah, that was what he was worried about.
This is literally task jumping that goes. You get up and then you fall back down.
And Zeke just resetting to the save. Hey chat, which one do you think it's on? Is it Flagra or is it Spooky Birds?
Avina, our tracker, says the Spookies. I think I'll be nice. I'll say it's going to be on Flogger itself. We don't need to fight with Ghost today.
Logan's gonna beeline straight to it.
That super missile he picked up is really convenient.
Yep. Good dash back across. Just gotta.
So this is going to be interesting then. If the artifact is on the Ghost, then logically Storage Depot A with the super is what's required. Because logically you need supers and
along with the X-ray heat on them.
Yep, and actually I don't know about the X-ray.
If it's on Ghosts.
If it's on Ghosts. I don't remember if that combat level is set in these settings.
Oh, that's right. This is.
But I always love thinking about the logic with settings like this.
Oh, this is not needed. Okay.
X-ray is not needed for Ghosts. All right, thank you, chat.
Just a super. If it's. But yeah, so didn't need anything with Life Grove.
Yep. Well, Life Grove.
So you could have skipped out of that.
Life Grove had the Spider Ball, so logically that was required if it's on Ghosts.
If it's on plant, if it's on plant, you skip Life Grove entirely.
Yep.
You skip Antechamber. You skip your extra mine stuff. You just do Central Dynamo.
Yep.
Like. I mean, you don't skip the extra mine stuff, actually. Because, well, actually, no. From Logan's position, yeah, he would have, because he would have backdoored mines. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, you skip the extra mine stuff. Like, if he just goes beelines artifacts, he's probably done.
Yeah, he probably does it Visorless. Visorless Essence kind of sucks. Avina, our tracker, pointing out that Thermal is technically required. Thermal's required for Essence. Because you need both visors for Essence logically to fight them. So I don't remember the combat for visorless Essence is set to, but it's obviously higher than the tournament has set. Oh, Zeke was on it and he fell off again.
Zeke's a little too... There you go. He's been a little too cautious with this pipe. I mean, he has overshot a couple times, but I don't think that was enough to warrant.
Gotten some raid shots in. He just has to get Central Dynamo now.
Yep.
Go, Zeke, go! Yeah. Early Wild here is huge. Early Wild is a very powerful move with these specific settings.
Yeah, it guarantees you the phase on suit. For sure. Also, Plant from Back is beautiful. I love it.
It's just a bulb chilling out, jamming to the music.
You know, Sam is, she doesn't like weeds. She just doesn't know how to trim or, plant, uproot them, whatever. Burn it.
Yep.
Light it on fire. She doesn't explode a planet, so she'll just take, burning plants instead.
Alright, that's the
now it just has to trigger the cutscene, and Plant will be dead.
See if we got cutscene stack here. Nope. No cutscene stack. So we know this can't be gravity or wave busters, so this is going to be one of our nothings if it's not the suit.
Yeah. So that gravity suit is... No, they can get this from Dynamo through the back, so that gravity suit's absolutely worthless where it's at.
Yep. Which means Omega Pirate has, I believe... Well, he's got to have either a missile or a E-Tank and EMT as well. We've located all of our majors now. Yep, and it's going to be on Ghosts.
Yep.
And as a reminder, chat, definitely give our runners a follow. They're putting on a heck of a race today, even though they're all causing brain aneurysms, and we don't know what they're doing.
They're at least causing us brain aneurysms. Look, what they're doing... They made the decision. They're making sense to them.
Yep. And yeah, it's going to be interesting to get their perspective and what they're thinking with their routing. Also follow our tracker Avina. Also follow my co-commentator today, Shy Guy, also known as Metroid MST. You can also follow me as well. I'm just a guy with a mic today. And yeah, Life Grove logically required.
Yep. That's fireball.
The change for beginners slope jump to tower chamber isn't in 5.8, so that means... Wait, does that mean gravity suit was actually logically required then? Is that what that means?
Good question. Hey, there's a suit.
It's a suit.
And with that, Logan is fully in go. Does only have a 20% damage reduction because it does not have that gravity.
Yep.
That's
so he has the equivalent
fine.
of what, 7.2 energy tanks then? Or is it 7? Yeah. But it'll be fine. He should have plenty.
Is it 30? I think that's 20. I think it's 10, 20, 50.
Yeah, I thought it was 10, 20, 50, yeah. Unless they change the values, I'm not familiar with it. But... Knowing the devs, I would not be surprised by anything.
Dark Zero's just in the background fiddling with numbers.
Whatever vanilla is? Okay, yeah, so it's I'm pretty sure it's 10, 20, 50 then.
Yeah.
Which is definitely a change from other Metroid games, where Varia Suit is just flat 50, and Gravity Suit is 75.
I mean, other Metroid games for Major Minor is much more common. This is definitely an interesting mode for Prime.
Yes. But Chad, if you think this is interesting, just wait till next week when we have the armory.
A full arsenal of destruction.
Yep. We start with all of our movement. but we don't have any beams or suits. Week 6 is going to be fun.
And so far, the tournament overall has been good.
Yep.
Really like seeing all these different modes being run. Really tests the player in different ways.
Sometimes I wonder if they picked some of this up from Super Metroid Rando League, because for the last couple of years, Rando League has definitely put the emphasis on we're doing something different every week.
Not sure. You know, what would you rate this phase on suit color?
It's green, so I know TGC would approve.
I'm not asking TGC. You know, as far as phase on suit colors, now I'm not a fan of blue green, which is what this is. This is actually on the lower end tier. You know.
Well, I'm a purple
For
lover,
me,
so
anyway.
I would always say purple. So it's but
I'm honestly surprised Logan does not have a purple phase on suit.
Alright, Logan's not going to do the slope jump. He's going to face
I
Jack and
think Zeke is gonna do Stardust.
I think you're right.
Which honestly, you know, again, from his point, I don't entirely disagree with this.
Yeah, I don't hate the play. We know it's wrong.
No, he's
but,
not. Okay, he's saving here and then going to die. Okay.
Oh, okay. That I do.
Okay.
That one
Yeah,
I like
this-
a lot more.
Based on how they've both been playing, I did not expect this, but no, this I think is the better choice. Get your artifact, get your hint, know where your suit is.
Yep. But if things continue as is, Logan's gonna pick up his second win of the Swiss stage.
Yep.
And I think I believe Zeke will drop to 1 and 4.
5. Well, yeah, 4. You're
Yeah, 1 and 4. 1 week. Yep. And Logan will have a chance to finish with a 500 record next week.
honestly with the field. Personally, I would have been. My goal is always just to go 500, but I think I'd be pretty happy with 2 this year.
This is a really strong field this year. We had 39 people initially enter this tournament. The number has since dropped a little bit. But just to give you some perspective, Uncle Reggie and Miguel were both knocked out of top 8 within 3 weeks.
Yep.
Just to give you an idea how strong this field is this year. This is pretty crazy.
Yeah. Plus, I think the changing modes really has affected players who may not have realized how much it actually changes things for them. So, EXA round 1 is done. For those who don't know, this is going to be like the 5 million time most people have heard this, but for those who don't know, EXO is based on different chambers, and those chambers gradually adds more stuff to its arsenal. So the first chamber is just wave and power beam. Third chamber adds an ice beam into the mix, which Logan gets a nice phase skip here. Unfortunate that it changed to power beam.
Yeah, you would have liked to
he
see
could
a
still
wave
get
beam
through
there.
this. Yeah. Actually, no, it's a good thing it changed to power beam. I had it backwards. Next chamber will add in plasma. The chamber after that, EXO just does whatever the heck it wants, just randomly starts with
Full crazy for the final sub chamber.
Yeah.
And plus, EXO itself gets a speed up bonus that it likes to render, which you never want to see if you're
EXO finds the lone speed booster in the game. Yeah, there are stress to try and speed things up. You notice it doesn't change its beam right away, so you're able to get extra dot in, which is how we can do some phase skips, which Logan is going to set up to do here with Ice Beam. And so that'll skip this next phase, whichever it is, which is Wave.
That's a good skill.
So ideally, actually, he would have wanted Power Beam, because then he could shoot a Super Missile right here, and then it'd just be a charge shot away. Or, you know what? I guess...
I think he tried to get the wave hit in, and then switch to supers, which just would have been the full shot.
Yeah.
Logan getting
One
ready
more
for
chamber
his
first.
setup.
And Zeke is going to get his last artifact. And I imagine I think he'll go straight to Ridley and get his.
I think he has to, because he doesn't have the X-ray from
Oh, yeah.
Source Depot A, so he has to
Because he
stay
hasn't
here.
Also, bouncing off the electricity.
Yep.
Word of warning, I have seen
This electricity hurts.
I have seen people just mindlessly bouncing around. It is kind of fun, but pay attention to your health when doing this.
Yes. There was actually a race not that long ago where both of our runners during the race got dropped down to 1 energy, and one of them was in this make. Very tense, very clutch. Definitely a race I would go back and watch.
Oh yeah, and here's EXO being EXO. Just randomly switching, like, haha, got you.
Now, Zeke is actually going to get bailed out with the Sun Chamber as well.
Yeah.
Knowing it's not in the phase on lines. Does not have to go search for the Randomizer.
Yeah, no, this is a good call. Like, and his case, you know, he's got the checks in Findrana. He's got other checks in mines. Like, he's got a lot of stuff. This will really, in Zeke's case, this is really going to help narrow things down for him. I know in this mode the hint is weaker because your phase on 2 is limited as to where it can show up. But in Zeke's case, I do think this is the correct choice. With the way Logan routed, I think he should have kept going in his cases, but let's see. So anyway, final boss. We have Essence on Logan's side.
Oh, Logan moved. Fun fact: before Essence lays the first pool, you actually don't want to move him. Unless he's like in your face. It's RNG manipulation, I think.
Yep. So he's going to try and get there's a few tricks to mess with Essence here. You can pool extend. You can kind of interrupt Essence's moves, because each time it does a move, there's a countdown that happens toward when it drops the next pool. So if you interrupt that, you can kind of hold it in place until it drops the next pool.
Yep.
So there's some strats with this, and with some good pool extends, you can finish it off real fast. And that was a really quick pool drop there.
It was. Essence, get off the pool. There you go.
And you want to keep Essence away from the EXO shell. That's annoying because it will skip dropping the pool if it's near there.
Like that.
Yep. Said nope. So yeah, you don't want to hold. You really don't want to hold it in place when it's right there. You want to let it move away. Nice fight from Zeke on Ridley too.
Yep.
We also get another various suit cutscene.
And another fun fact about this game, Ridley, phase 2, for whatever reason, is weak to Boost Ball. Boost Ball does 50,000 damage a frame. Ridley has 1,400 health. Or something like that. Not very much.
This is such a beautiful cutscene. I love it.
There is one other instance in this game where you can see that messed up Varia suit. That's with the vanilla X-ray pickup. It's only an 80% setting now.
So Logan's been through what, 2 pools? Had it halfway down?
Yep.
Not ideal, but he doesn't know it, but he's not in any particular rush here. He's not.
He might be worried. Like the pressure of the time might be getting him a little bit.
Yeah.
And Zeke
like he has cleared quite a bit.
Yeah. Zeke now getting the Chozo location is gonna get the heck out of here. and Zeke hasn't been able to deduce where it is. Unfortunately, without the supers, has to go all the way through.
Yep, has to do it. And that is GG for Logan. We're going to finish with an official time of 1 hour, 24 minutes, and 43 seconds.
Yep. That was actually 14 seconds. Zeke threw in the FF about 30 seconds later.
Oh, you're right.
Yep. But GG's to both of our runners. Give them a round of Frank or Z's or something. They did really good. We'll see if we can get them in here for an interview, and we will ask questions.
We will learn knowledge.
Yes, and the meetings will continue until morale improves. Looks like they are talking amongst themselves. Looks like Zeke is going to be joining us for sure. Logan, we'll see if Logan does.
Oh, they haven't got the invite.
Oh, this seed definitely has sub-hour potential.
Yeah. This seed this was a really good jet seed. I mean, Ghost was the only real annoying part.
Yep. But if you know early wild and you decide to rush Flagra, it's definitely a. Oh, okay. Now we just had to mark them, so they should be getting their invites in just a second.
Yep. Also, shout outs to our tracker, Avina. Did an excellent job.
Pushing all the buttons, keeping us honest.
And
hi, Logan.
What?
GG's. Hi, Zeke.
And Zeke, hello.
Hey, so I just got the news about Plant. That is where Phazon is, right?
Yep, that is where
Ghosts.
Phazon is. It's actually on the Ghost, but yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Yeah,
so that's exactly why I had delayed Plant, because I couldn't find Spider. I thought I was routing that really...
man, Spider was a jerk. Oh,
yeah,
man.
But I thought I was routing really well. You must have routed really well, too.
No.
So we have questions.
Logan, you did not route well.
Wait, why not? What'd I do?
So I actually want to get your thoughts. You got all your beams. I believe you got your plasma out of Chapel. You were in beam go at that point. What made you? What led your decision to not rush your artifacts at that point and not get your?
I forgot I could get plasma processing without Spider. That is what happened there.
Okay, that's fair.
That was a simple mistake. It happens. It just, yeah.
Okay, that does make more sense then.
That's fair. Yeah, that's fair.
I didn't care about grapple either. It's just like, I don't know why I didn't think I couldn't get it without Spider, but I was mistaking Boost Ball. I got the two mixed up somehow magically.
Yeah, one is a little harder to do without for PP.
Yes. Yeah. But then after that, after you have... Okay, so you're on your fourth artifact. The only two you have left are Plasma Processing and Central Dynamo. What made you go further and do more checks instead of going for...
Because if Phazon is in the back of Pendrana and I don't have to, go back for it, then, that's good. But, it just didn't, didn't turn out like that.
Yeah. You definitely found that vanilla gravity, though. That was a lot of fun.
That was where it was in the practice race we did.
So that's where that was.
Yep.
I got to be an Eldritch Horror after my fight with Ridley, which is always fun.
Yeah, you both were. It was pretty great.
So wait, where were you, Zeke?
I had just I had rushed artifacts, and I had just finished beating Meta Ridley, and I got the news about Phazon being on Plant.
Yeah. So Zeke, you appeared to be following, what the seed was giving you. Like you got boost, you got boost ball. Late. You went there later. Logan went there at the start.
Yeah, but I decided for once in my life I would actually follow the logic and see what happened.
Yeah, I mean, and then you ended up with Spider and Thermal, and then you kind of went on from there. Like what you did actually made sense to me. Logan. Now that you say you forgot, you could have skipped Spider Ball for that. What you did makes more sense with the bar skip, but then in front of mine's.
Did I even? I didn't need to do front. Oh well, I guess the artifact was down there, but only other
Yeah, you
thing
could have
I
went in the
looked
back from the Thardus save where you were at.
I guess I
Yeah,
got
your last
supers
two
out of it.
artifacts were right there. That's why we were confused, because you had plasma processing right there, and then you could have just went back of mines and then got your hint.
Yeah.
That's why we were really confused.
Yeah, the only
about
thing I
what
got
you were
out of
doing.
doing front of mines was super, which was in storage.
Well, you got X-ray too.
Oh,
Yeah, you
X-ray.
got the X-ray.
Yeah.
X-ray from Storage Depot B. Yeah.
You got some value from it.
Where was
there were a couple of
Iceburner?
other items I was wondering about, although I was prepared to win without them.
Yeah. Actually, at that point, we were saying you should just rush OP at that point instead of just warping out of Central Dynamo. Because, like, you're already down there. If the suit is in the Phazon mines, you have to come all the way back down here just for that. And, like, I figured you would have just cleared them out at that point. Of course, it would have been a missile and an energy tank now.
So, where did mine and Zeke's routing decisions go, like, off to where, like, I took the lead? Like, what happened?
So you did like the Chozo stuff earlier. So you got your main PBs, you got boost ball, and you were. Oh, that's the other thing we both wanted to ask. You both went into Magma through
Twin Fires,
the Twin Fires elevator, and then went to the front of the artifact. Why did you do that versus just going to the front and going through Magma? Because you had to backtrack doing it the way you did.
To make the other checks.
But you would have made them go in the front way.
Yeah,
too.
you would have made them going the other way. The only major.
I think if what I found, if I say I found on the off chance I found supers and spider in Magmor, I would then actually have decided to go back up to Flagra.
And that's actually
See, what we thought you were both going to do. Was combine it or put off the
figured,
artifact till you could check
we actually
it.
figured both of you were going to put off Lava Lake until later and come back with spiders and supers, and then just rush Sun Chamber with Lava Lake. But
That's the only reason. Yeah, that's why I went backwards. But you know, I was already in at the time, so I'd had. You know, again, it's just another thing that didn't pay off, so I just had to bite the bullet, go get the artifact.
I think I just wasn't near the I wasn't as close to the Lava Lake elevator at the time, and I figured it was probably about equally quick.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I imagine, Logan, that what helped you the most was that I kept messing up tricks.
Oh, really?
I have never had so much trouble with
trouble with
observatory in my life.
The
The dash I could do, but getting the item on top, which is easy, I couldn't.
Oh.
Yeah, you were having some struggle with the pipe.
So, Zeke, I actually equated your observatory slope jump with task jump and echoes, where you do temple assembly site with just a slope jump, and it looks like you were doing literally that because you got on top and then you fell off. What was I think 3 or 4 times? When you
a few times, yeah.
It. I can only imagine how frustrating that was for you. That's
I think.
In reality,
Maybe I was just a little psyched out by that crash, and I suddenly found Samus much more slippery than she had been before.
I was sort of
yeah,
kicking myself when
Just a little, though, because I mean I had the same problem with the with life growth.
like skipping Flagra is always like iffy, especially in major minor.
Well, I said that.
Hello, can you guys hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Skipping Flagra is a little iffy when it comes to major minor, but like I was sort of kicking myself and I still didn't have Phazon, and I knew I had skipped Flagra, but you know, in the end it's a good thing considering I didn't have Spider in order to actually do the ghosts at the time.
Yeah, that would have been. That would have punished you for that.
Yeah.
But no, overall, like Zeke, you were falling behind slowly, just basically by doing the same stuff. Logan was getting a little bit better execution, so you room by room you were slowly falling behind. You did create some divergence with your decisions, which that's what you needed to do. I mean, obviously it didn't quite work out, but
I do love the early decision to head to your the early routing divergence when Logan was going deeper into Chozo, and Zeke, you decided to just nope on out of there at that point. I do like that initial.
I'm guessing Zeke rushed Fendrana early.
He went to Magmor, did those checks, then you were both in Fendrana. Like Zeke went to Magmor first,
and then Chozo.
But and then went to Fendrana.
Wow.
You were
after
both in
Chozo, after Fendrana. I like to do back Chozo, the far Chozo backwards when I can.
Yeah.
That was the play. It seemed like because grapple was in the antechamber. Though I don't know if you really need a grapple for anything.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, unless something important was in SDB, probably not.
Yeah.
Yeah, Storage Depot B was that X-ray visor that you ended up not picking up, Zeke.
Yeah, I think grapple was more about convenience than anything in this one.
Yep.
No, you both put on a good race. It was good to watch. Very gave us some things to comment on with your routing there, Logan. But
definitely
you make sense now, so we'll allow
So
it.
I actually want to ask both of you about this week. Zeke, I'll start with you. Okay, so you're gonna be 1-4 now. Next week is the armory preset where we have all of our movement items. We have no suits, no beams. What are your thoughts going into next week with this preset?
Sir, that I hate these novelty presets, and they sounded cute at the time, but they just I am not a fan.
Okay, Logan, how about you?
I can't really remember what all this preset is, so I can't really. I'll have to read over it again.
You know, in our practice race, you were saying all kinds of bad things about it. Saying.
About what, Major Minor?
Yes.
I still think Major Minor is not the best preset, but I mean.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean that's unquestioned. There's no rando where Major Minor is good. It's just inherently bad.
Super Metroid wasn't
That's
good
not
either.
gonna. My opinion on the preset, I don't think, is gonna affect my ability to play the seed. It was a fun race, but again, it's like
Good luck, yeah.
I'd rather play honestly something like even weekly. That was a fun race.
Oh, now you like random elevators.
I don't like random elevators when all the doors are open and
That's exactly when you want it. I don't understand why anyone would play an all blue doors preset and not do random start and random elevator.
Look, I'm already having to deal with Major Minor. I don't need to start in some far off location. I'm good.
It's fine. It's just your first elevator is in front of Thardus. Just knock yourselves out. It's fine.
God.
So we are selling tickets to the cage match between these two.
I don't know. I feel like we just had some sort of contest.
But no, GG's to both of you. That was fun to watch.
Mm-hmm.
You got one
Good
more
race.
week to go.
GG.
Yep.
And yes, thank you, Avina, for plugging them. Make sure to give our runners a follow. They put on one heck of a race for you today.
Oh yes, thank you for coming, and thank the tracker for tracking.
Yeah, thanks, guys. I know you enjoyed talking about how bad we were at tricks.
No, we just had some fun at your expense. It's fine.
No, just your routing, not what you're doing with your tricks.
Fair enough.
But yeah, I think that's actually gonna wrap it up for us here. Actually, I want to take a peek real quick. Looks like we don't have any other Prime matches going on at the moment, so I'm not sure we're going to send you. We got a Mario 3 Rando tournament going on 2, and then there's a new Soup tournament going on Main. I'm not sure where we're going to go send you next, but Zeke, Logan, thank you so much for putting on one heck of a race for us today. I hope you had fun racing as much as we did commentating.
Yep, thank you.
MST, thanks for joining me in the booth today, even though you told me I had to do this. And Avina, our tracker, thank you so much for signing up almost last minute. This was a lot of fun. Thank you for pushing all the buttons for us today. All right, MST, go ahead and take us home.
Yeah, thank everybody for watching. We'll be able to catch more Metroid Prime Randomizer for a few more weeks. One more week of Swiss after this, but there's still a few more matches for this week. And we'll see you all next mission.
Yep.
Take care.